watching over me.
Hello, and hello, Curtis, to rew-who on, what's today? January 9th.
Today's the 9th. Thank you, Brew. Nice to be here.
Yeah, so Curtis, what's going on in the life of Curtis BeCRaFT?
Oh, it's been busy, it's been crazy, it's been great, actually.
Wow, those are three very exciting words. What is it? Crazy, busy, great?
Busy, crazy, great, yeah.
So what's crazy?
Well, the crazy stuff is the family has a new dog, a new puppy.
Aww.
Yes, 8-week-old Labrador Retriever.
Oh, so big puppy.
Well, he will be big. He's pretty tiny
Does he
still.
have those big paws?
Oh yeah, he's big.
One of
Yeah,
those?
his paws are bigger than his head still. But,
Aww.
he's a cutie. And,
What's his name?
His name is Mogul, because he looks like a little bump in the snow.
Oh, a bump. That word bump now has more meanings than I ever realized. When did this happen? Like, that's one of the most popular, what is that, a synonym, anonym?
It's a celebrity code for being pregnant, I think.
It's now pregnancy, it's drug related.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right? I've been watching a lot of Breaking Bad right now. That's like my favorite drug in the whole wide world, that television show. So like they say bump, you know. It's a blast from the past, no pun intended. But and then what'd you say? A bump in the snow?
Well, like I don't know if you're a skier,
like,
but moguls.
Oh,
are,
a mogul,
like you
the
ski
ice.
over.
Oh, are they
Yes.
ice?
Well,
do you ski?
I do ski.
So
yeah, my
this
whole
is-
family skis. And,
Really?
And,
Are you good at it?
Yeah, I'm pretty good actually.
Do you go on
yeah.
moguls?
I do. I like the bumps actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for
No
you.
fun.
So you're a daredevil?
No. I just like to ski. I'm athletic if I am able.
So is this winter good or bad for snow?
Well, there's more snow than last winter.
So far, really?
Yeah. But I've been real busy with music, so I haven't been getting out to the slopes that much. I went once so far and had a big day on my snowboard actually at White Face Mountain.
Good for
That's
you.
kind of fun. Yeah.
Wow. Snowboard, do you need some fancy shoes for that?
You do.
You do, right?
You need
What
snowboard
color
boots.
shoes do you have?
Well, mine are white, but the color is not the issue, really.
Well, for me it would be. I mean, come on. What are you kidding? I would never wear white snow boots.
I'm sure you could get something nice and sparkly.
I would,
Yeah.
exactly. But I'm not doing that. I have a long story one day maybe I'll share about skiing. So music, what's going on? When do you play?
I'm playing all the time, and things are good. I'm doing a lot of solo work as Curtis BeCRaFT, and then I also have my band Curtis and the Dilettantes, and we have some cool shows coming up. We're at the Branded Saloon, which is our favorite.
I love the Branded
place
Saloon.
in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So we're there on Saturday the 9th, and I booked a whole lineup of other bands that evening
Nice.
as well. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
February 9th?
February 9th.
A month from today.
It's a Saturday. Yep.
And we're going to be there the Saturday before, February 2nd, Groundhog Day, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought about that day actually.
We
so
took it,
That's
yeah.
a great day to
It
gig,
is,
actually.
exactly.
Yeah, if you rock out and see your shadow, then you have 6 more weeks of rock.
Oh, it will probably happen after all that, but it's because the shadow thing's early in the day,
I don't
right?
know how it works, honestly.
But what is Groundhog Day? Isn't that what you do something over and
6.
over, like the?
Well, that's the movie. That's the movie.
Yeah.
That's the Bill Murray.
So that's more what I think. It's just going to be deja vu all over and all over and all over again. That seems like the part of it, right?
Well, in that case, you have to have a good set, so that if you have to keep repeating that set.
Well, I
you
hope
have
I
to-
do. It's
yeah.
always a roll of the dice, but you never know.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, the Branded Saloon usually works out all right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It does. So today is January 9th, and it's National Apricot Day. Oops, and there goes the first apricot. So when you share skeletons today, that's what you get. It's also National Static Electricity Day. So I hope you are loaded with electricity on this day.
There's no carpet around here to rub my shoes on.
But there's these chairs,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
you can get them on any way that works, you know. And it's Play God Day. So
I thought that every day is that for me.
oh really?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
today you can do it to the nth.
All right.
All right.
All right, that's cool.
All right, God,
We have the power.
Curtis. Yes. So it's I don't make this stuff up. Also, Balloon Ascension Day. So what does that mean? Does that mean when you let go of a helium balloon, they ascend up?
That's
I always
right,
think
yeah.
that those balloons are going to my brother. I
that's
know.
nice.
So happy Balloon Day, Dickie. Exactly. And maybe it's part of playing God Day. You know, do you ever think of where your balloon's going when you let it go?
I suppose you are playing God with the balloon if you're holding it and not letting it go. You're you know,
Yeah.
the Almighty. But I wouldn't mix those metaphors, honestly. I'd keep them separate.
All right. So also on this day, today is the day that Apple Computer unveiled the revolutionary iPhone in '07. Just in such a short time. Look, do you have an iPhone?
I'm 6 years out of date, officially.
I don't have an iPhone
Officially
either,
6 years out of
but
date.
I'm
I
like
don't
the
have a
only one in my
smartphone.
family that doesn't have it.
Yeah, no, my phone is dumb.
Yeah, is that what it means?
Well, I like a dumb phone, actually. I don't
Yeah.
like a phone that gets all uppity in it.
Yeah, but I like being around people that have it, like, you know, because I like in the car to use their GPS. You know, I like them having it. It helps me.
Occasionally it comes in handy, that's true.
But, yeah, it definitely does. And then a border collie, speaking of dogs, has reportedly learned 1,022 words and can act in accordance with the citation of those words.
Wow.
They found that collie on this day. Now, it's funny, I don't have a border collie, but I have a border terrier, and they're from the same border, but I grew up with a collie, so I feel like I have some kind of connection with that.
What border is that?
It's the border of Scotland and England.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where those border dogs come from.
Ah,
This is pretty sad but happy. A decapitated head of a Danish Little Mermaid was returned on this day. Do you remember that? I mean, it was big enough news that it's reported that must have been a famous mermaid from Denmark.
Are we talking about a statue?
It
Or?
has to be. It has to be. It can't be a mermaid.
Pretty gruesome,
You
really.
think there's mermaids in Denmark?
And if so, do they
Decapitated? You know, that was an angry mogul. Heart attack sent Frank Sinatra back into the hospital on this day. You're kind of looking a little
Realize.
Frank Sinatra
It's just a
today.
fedora.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Well,
he
yeah.
wore ties too, didn't he?
I guess. He has
What's
style.
your favorite
He has
Frank
style.
Sinatra song?
You know, honestly, I'm not a fan. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I can't really tell you.
You don't like
Yeah.
anything he did? Do you even know?
Well,
What about New York, New York? Come on, Curtis.
I hesitate to start naming stuff.
That's
'cause,
that's the best song ever. If you can make it here, come on. I just like the story about with him and Nancy. I once heard that she said, "Dad, Hugh Hefner asked me to pose in Playboy," and he said, "What did he say he'd give you?" And she says, "X amount." He says, "Just double it, and then you can do it." I know. I mean, and I'm sure she did, and he did.
I'm sure I'm gonna get hate mail from all the Frank fans out there.
Oh, you think?
Well,
He was from Jersey, but he's Frank
Well, it's okay,
Sinatra. I know. I mean, I don't know. I just think you can't go wrong with Frank Sinatra. Wayne Gretzky, you know who he is?
yeah.
He was elected best NHL player ever on this day.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to give it up to those hockey boys. We heard nice things about the hockey people. They're not like all those other athletes, supposedly. Yeah, like the one that just got in trouble in Philly last night. Did you hear about that?
No, what happened?
One of those Brooklyn Nets
No.
getting into trouble in Philadelphia. Yeah, I know. I know too much about sports, and I really don't, but I hear little tidbits, you know. It's the day that John Lennon, I never understand this, he released Nobody Told Me in 1984
Well, he
on this
didn't-
day.
he
He was
didn't
already
exactly do it,
up
yeah.
there, exactly, where the balloons were going. I know, on this day.
Actually, nobody told him it was being released yet.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends what you believe in, but that is one good song.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Exactly. This goes down here because we'll come back to that. That's a terrible, terrible thing. But Kmart pulled Steve Martin's "Let's Get Small" for being in bad taste. I love Steve Martin. He's one of the best. He got pulled from Kmart. How cool is that?
Yeah, and why is that in bad taste either?
I don't know. Let's get small. I wonder what he went.
It seems like a positive message to me.
It depends what he was talking about,
Yeah.
which body part, right? I don't know. Steve Martin could do anything. He's so brilliant. You look a little Steve Martin-y too, I have to say.
Well, yeah, I suppose. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Wow. What else are you going to look like? Let's see. Ringo released "Oh My My" in the UK on this day.
Nice.
Remember that song?
A little bit, yeah. I'm a
Ringo.
Beatle fan, but that one's a little obscure.
Well, obscurity, is not a bad thing. I'm pretty obscure. Exactly. Only you know me. The song Convoy, C.W. McCall, you remember that?
Yeah, Convoy.
Hit #1
Nice.
on this day, yes. That was a funny thing, right? You want to see any reaching out on you?
Oh, I'm a Beatles fan, so I like that Beatles reference to Beatles 65 going #1 for 9 weeks. That's
Yeah.
pretty astounding when you think about it.
Especially it went #1 for 9 weeks, and today is 1/9. Look at that, right? I read into everything.
Numerology.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Yeah.
It is, right? It's 1/9, and it went. That's pretty cool. Dear Abby's first column appeared on this day. Abigail Von Buren's Dear Abby. Where is she today, right?
I used to read her.
She might be up with the
honestly.
balloons.
She
Yeah?
She taught me etiquette. I think,
What did she
for it.
teach you? Do you
Well,
remember?
I think she taught me to straighten up and fly right. I think that's the message I got from Dear Abby.
What was the question?
I was a nerdy kid. I used to read the paper. What could I say?
Wait a minute, you were a dirty kid?
Nerdy.
Oh,
kid.
nerd. Of course I hear
heard
dirty.
dirty, too.
You did? I hear dirty.
Yeah, I
Oh,
had a cold. I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm waiting. You want to get us to apricot, right? All right, what else happened? Oh, speaking of dirty, Life After Tomorrow, the first film ever to receive an X rating,
Huh.
premiered on this day.
Wow.
Look at that. Yeah, we got to go watch that on Netflix.
The title is intriguing, actually.
Life After Tomorrow.
Yeah, it seems kind of science fiction-y. And,
1951.
wow.
Yeah.
It seems almost classy. I wonder if it was a classy film.
Well, we'll go find out after the show, right? Sounds good. The first sight of manatees by Christopher Columbus was on this day. Now, how do they know that? I mean,
From his journal, I would assume.
you think it's real?
As far as sighting a manatee on January 9th?
Yeah.
Why would he lie?
I don't know. So they have his diaries?
I think so. Yeah, he kept a journal of the trip.
Yeah, well, this was
Yeah.
1493, so you think he was on his way back?
Well, he was probably like in the Caribbean still. 'Cause that's what manatees are,
yeah,
They're not out there in the oceans.
Right, we don't have them up here, right?
No.
They're like Florida.
They're warm weather.
Yeah. Flipper's friends.
Yeah, have you ever seen them? They're amazing.
I think I have.
Yeah, cows of the sea.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, they're
Really?
pretty wild, yeah.
So you know about manatees?
Well, I've seen them because they have a place down in Florida where they have rescued manatees.
Huh.
And you can see they're actually scarred from propellers of boats and
Ouch.
things like that. That's
That's
why they
not
have to
right.
rescue those animals.
Aww. So birthdays on this day. It is the birthday of Kim Mathers. Do you know who Kim Mathers is?
No.
It sounds familiar. I have a feeling we know who she is, but
It just says
Dave
American
Matthews. You know who
celebrity.
Dave Matthews
Yeah,
is?
vaguely.
It's
Yeah.
Dave Matthews' birthday today.
Nice.
Who else? Crystal Gale's birthday is today.
Crystal.
Do you remember from Orleans, Still the One, Dance With Me, Lance Hopkins?
Well, I know that the guy from Westchester, John, I forget his name now, who was the representative up there, who was in the band Orleans.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was in Orleans?
Yeah.
Wow,
He
that's
was a
pretty
guitar
cool.
player, yeah.
It's Rosalind Kine's birthday today, and she's Barbra Streisand's sister. I actually met Rosie when I was a kid because friends of friends brought her to our house one night, and it's really cool that it's hard to be Barbra Streisand's sister.
Yeah.
She sings great, she's gorgeous, she does the whole same thing.
Wow.
But she's Barbra Streisand's little sister. So happy birthday, Rosalind Kine. I hope you're having a great day. It's David Johansen's birthday.
Wow.
Another cool New Yorker.
Yeah, dolls, yeah.
Yeah. Who else? Jimmy Page's birthday is
Well,
today.
that's huge.
Huge birthdays
Wow.
today, right?
Gosh.
Can you believe it?
Happy
I know.
birthday.
Joan Baez's birthday is today. Gilligan, Bob Denver's birthday is today.
Well, except didn't he pass away?
Yeah, but it's still his birthday.
Yeah.
He's not. Yeah, he's an angel. We can put him with the angels of the throne. Judith Krantz. It's her birthday is today. Her name's familiar. Did you ever read any of her
I
books?
haven't read her books.
I don't think I did either, but I know her name. And Gypsy Rose Lee's birthday is today. I heard that Barbra Streisand just signed Gaga to play Gypsy in the movie.
That's pretty intense.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard it, so It could be true, and I'm sure Barbara's going to be the mother, I would imagine, right?
Or she directs as well.
I don't know. I just heard she picked Gaga to be Gypsy, but it's Gypsy's birthday today. And Chick Young, the cartoonist of Blondie's birthday is today.
Oh.
And Angels, this is Paul Lynde. You remember him?
I do. I liked Paul Lynde.
Paul Lynde is amazing. He passed away on this date, so he is an angel. For the balloons are going to Paul Lynde today. This is the saddest one. 63 beheaded in Mecca on this day in Saudi Arabia.
Thanks.
Those 63 angels are with us today. So all of you get a balloon. And I thought this was kind of interesting that Arthur Lake Dagwood from Blondie passed away on this day when it's Chick Young, the cartoonist, of Blondie's birthday.
Huh.
I know, I always,
So there was a TV show of Blondie?
There was.
Live action.
There must have been, or a movie or something, but Dagwood is up there getting a balloon right now.
I wonder if they made them wear those like blank contact lenses. You know, like
I think it was more like I Love
comic strips.
Lucy looking.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think it was more like that. So that is this crazy 1/9 day. Are you ready to meet some people?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we'll be right back in 1 minute on Row and Who. All right.